Hello, good evening and welcome to Prime Business with me, James Shen. To our very first story this evening, a senior finance lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Benjamin Amwa, has praised the Bank of Ghana's decision to crack down black market dealers, despite concerns that the move could distort exchange rates and hinder efforts to stabilize fuel prices. Dr. Amwa believes the action is a step in the right direction as it will help to promote transparency and stability in the foreign exchange market. The move is expected to reduce the influence of the black market dealers who have been accused of manipulating exchange rates and contributing to the volatility of the Ghana cedi.
It is good on the part of the central bank to periodically get onto the black market and to ward off participation in the black market and black market activities. So for the central bank, that is what they are expected to do. We have only two official Forex markets. We have the Bank of Ghana market, where the banks will source for the dollar from, and then the interbank market, where you and I and business are expected to apply to the bank for Forex needs and for Forex requests. So any other market apart from justified with any rationalization that it exists to absorb excess demand for Forex. What we have to do is rather to encourage the Bank of Ghana to release enough dollars onto the market. But the black market is an illegal market and it must not be encouraged to exist.
Now, the Chamber of Agribusiness Ghana has attributed the impressive performance of the agriculture sector in the third quarter of 2025 to government pragmatic and sustainable policies. According to the Chief Executive of the Chamber, Anthony Morrison, the sector's growth is a testament to the effectiveness of the government initiatives. Speaking to Joy Business, Mr. Morrison called on the government to continue implementing policies that support the sector, including reducing the cost of agricultural input.
Yes, we are happy that we are seeing these figures. A jump from 2.5 to 8.6, that's quite a huge jump. And certainly, agriculture is beginning to take its rightful place in Ghana's economy. And let me state that we need to properly dissect. The Chamber is currently doing an analysis on this. We need to look at which sector of the crop is doing well. Are we looking at the horticulture sector, okay, or we are looking at the grain sector? We need to be very specific. Sometimes some of this analysis appears to be not well narrowed on in terms of our actual production capacity and juxtaposing it with our actual consumption capacity and also our current importation rate. So we will do a proper dissection of this at the right time. But let me say that this is very good for the economy. It also shows good faith in the governor's policies and the 2026 budget as it was read. It also shows that we have taken some very good pragmatic policies to deepen productivity. Now, while we are praising the productivity sector, let's see how the service sector has also done, because the agriculture sector does not operate alone. It's a more intertwined sector. We have the upstream and especially the midstream, where we have all the interconnectivity of the service sector. So, for instance, tourism, all food joints and all the restaurants operate a system based on agriculture. Now, the service sector remains the most viable sector and has moved almost 40%. That tells you that a component of almost 20% of that place agriculture is now playing a key role. We need to move from that sector and see how the 24-hour economy and the president's vision of agro-industrialization will now align to productivity.
Now, the 24-hour Economy Secretariat has outlined plans to establish 3 key industrial parks aimed at boosting industrialization. The parks, expected to be in the northern Ashanti and Greater Accra regions, will focus on light machinery, pharmaceuticals, and agro-processing. Presidential Advisor for the 24-hour Economy and Accelerated Export Development, Augustus Gusitano, revealed that with an estimated infrastructure value at over $600 million, all 3 parks will come with attractive incentives to cushion investors. He spoke at the Ghana-India Conclave, a forum organized by the Indian High Commission collaboration with partnership with the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
The Strength for Our Economy program, Ghana is advancing a portfolio of strategic investment platforms. I'll highlight 3 of these that are directly relevant to Indian businesses. The first is Legon Pharmaceutical and Innovation Park. The Legon Pharmaceutical Innovation Park is located in Akuse, with a center of excellence being at the University of Ghana, collaborating with the Faculty of Pharmacy. This park is Ghana's flagship for meeting local medicine production, API production, with capacity for 20+ GMP-compliant facilities, a pharma research center, and shared infrastructure built to WHO standards. Second is the Kumasi Machinery and Technology Park, MTech. Ghana currently imports 90% of industrial and agri-equipment. The MTech Park in Ejisu will assemble tractors, irrigation systems, light machinery, and renewable energy components. With a $56 million investment value and a targeted IRR, internal rate of return, of 16 to 20%, this is ideal for engineering firms with an interest in the growing African markets. Then third is the North Shore Light Industrial Park in northern Ghana, focused on feed, oilseed processing, and garment exports. This $200 million cluster offers tax incentives as low as 5% corporate tax and access to a guaranteed offtake pipeline via poultry and agro-processing projects. Indian firms in textiles, packaging, and agro-machinery can find strong entry points over here as well. Together, these parks represent over $600 million in infrastructure-ready projects, targeting more than $1 billion in annual import substitution and 52,000 new jobs.
To the cocoa sector now, President of the Fair Trade Ghana Network, Emmanuel Sapon, is urging cocoa farmers not to give in to offers from illegal miners to sell their farms. He spoke at an awareness creation event. Speaking at the Fair Trade Awareness Creation event in Accra themed Sustaining Development Through Fair Trade, Emmanuel Sapon, who also serves as Union President of the Ashanafo Cooperative Farmers, said fair trade has significantly improved the value of their produce and the livelihoods of farmers.
We are supporting farmers with their children, giving them a side boost, giving the communities school buildings and then water supply. And then as compared to what the Galamsey people are also giving to the communities in return, they will see that they are benefiting from cocoa rather than the gold.
Organizer of the event, Sefia Onam Faustina, said the program was timely, noting that many people are still unaware of the work and benefit of Fair Trade Ghana Network.
Or if you are certified with Fair Trade Africa, automatically you become a member of Fair Trade Ghana Network. So, as we said, Fair Trade is a label. So you have to certify with that label, then you start selling. So it's a value chain. So I will take mine for instance. I'm a pineapple producer, and HPW is my buyer. So I am satisfied. HPW is also Fair Trade certified. Then the person buying HPW's product is also certified.
We also encourage farmers to consider Fair Trade as a reliable and rewarding label that supports both their livelihood and the sustainability of the cocoa industry. Away from the cocoa sector now, there are growing calls for Africa to scale up investment in digital assets as the continent positions itself for the next wave of technological growth. Convener of the 2026 Digital Asset Summit Africa, Peter Frimpong, says time has come for both government and private sector players to take digital assets seriously as emerging tools for wealth creation and transformation. He spoke at a press conference ahead of next year's summit.
That I'm sure you are looking for has been encapsulated in our theme for this year, which is from policy to prosperity, scaling digital assets for jobs, investment, and economic growth. So when we come for September 2026, that's a forum and opportunities are going to be created for startups, for investors who want to invest in digital assets, for regulators who wants to tell the public what to expect when it comes to regulations for digital assets. So these are the 3 key objectives that we are setting ourselves next year.
Now, MTN Mobile Money Limited says collaboration and customer-centric innovation remain central to its growth strategy. JoyNews, Joy FM, and other outstanding partners were awarded for their contribution to the mobile ecosystem at the company's 2025 Fintech Stakeholder Dinner and Awards. Head of Legal and Reputation Management, Papa says Momo's 16-year journey has been driven by partnerships that enable businesses to thrive. MTN Mobile Money Limited gathered fintech leaders, regulators, and media partners to celebrate organizations powering Momo's growth. The award honored institutions advancing financial inclusion and driving product innovation. Head of Legal and Reputation Management, Papa says the event reinforces Momo's 16-year commitment to collaboration and customer-focused partnerships that help businesses and the ecosystem thrive.
Everyone is well deserving. You know, we've over the past 16 years, created an ecosystem that enables everyone to flourish. And it's important to bring others up when they are blossoming. At Mobile Money Limited, ours is to collaborate. You collaborate with others who have innovative ideas and bring these to light, bring them to fruition. And what is important to us, I think most of you heard what BOG said, is putting the customer first. You know, so we are very customer-centric. I think that's key to us.
Among the awardees was Onafree Ghana Limited. Managing Director Ike Enison says receiving the award is a testament to strong partnerships and groundbreaking innovation.
This is a reward not just for us, but it speaks about partnership. And we're extremely happy to receive this reward. And it's grace to obviously God and to Momo and our other partners, PAPS as well, for bringing this to pass today. This award is the first of its kind in terms of the products that we're bringing into the market. So I know if you heard what the Bank of Ghana representative said, he said that this is the first cross-border product that had been approved by the Bank of Ghana. So I think that is it. It's an innovative product. It's the first of its kind. So naturally, I think, you know, it had to be recognized.
Chief Executive of Jumo Ghana, Philip Owusu Jemfi, says the recognition reflects Jumo's impact in expanding financial access, especially for women-led MSMEs.
Quite exciting and humbling. If you follow the trajectory of Jumo in the country, we have been very instrumental in liberating people financially, giving people an opportunity to be able to get a lending opportunity for a lot of the things that we do, especially for women-led and women MSMEs. So it's quite exciting that we've been able to be recognized for this particular feat. We are the innovators in the market, and we continue to trailblaze in the market. 2025 Fintech Stakeholder Awards ended with a renewed push for collaboration, stronger customer advocacy, and continued innovation, reinforcing Momo's role in Ghana's digital payment space. Still on MTN Ghana, the company is deepening its long-term sustainability drive by renewing its focus on youth advocacy. As the company marks the finale of the 16 days of gender-based violence activism at Sacred Heart School, General Manager of Sustainability and Shared Value, Dr. Isaac Mate, says investing in awareness among young people is central to building a safer digital and social environment and aligns with MTN's broader shared value strategy. At the Sacred Heart School in Jamestown, MTN Ghana closed this year's 16 days of activism with a renewed push to embed gender-based violence education in young people. General Manager for Sustainability and Shared Value, Dr. Isaac Mate, says MTN is investing in long-term social impact by targeting students who will grow into future leaders.
We chose a senior secondary school like this specifically because we know that our young people will grow up to be men and women. So when we get them to understand gender-based violence at this age, we believe they will grow to become responsible men and women. So for us, social impact means making a mark specifically in the hearts and minds of our of the students. So every year it is a calendar that we mark. And we also make sure that we do not do it alone. So we have time, we plan for it. You can see we've partnered DOVSU, we've partnered other institutions, simply because when we go together as a team, this becomes more sustainable.
Director of DOVSU, ACP Owusu Achireme says, although the global 16 days of activism has ended, the campaign to stop violence must continue every day. She revealed new reforms that will make reporting abuse easier, including a toll-free helpline and a WhatsApp number for citizens to share evidence directly with DOVSU.
Of course, we are ending the activism today for the 16 days, but we are not ending the activism to push that violence against women and girls must stop. And not just women and girls, of course, beyond, we also have boys and men who also suffer violence in different forms. DOVSU, as part of the reforms that will be introduced, so that it's easy for the public to get in touch with us and for us to also know what is going on within the homes, we've also set up a helpline, and the toll-free number is 0800 000 900. And then we also have a WhatsApp number, which is 055 100 900. So the WhatsApp number is for you to share with us videos of recordings of violence that you've recorded.
With MTN and DOVSU reinforcing collaboration and digital safety awareness, the finale underscores a long-term nationwide commitment to protecting young people and strengthening community resilience. Now to the banking space. EcoBank Ghana has announced the winners of its 5-star enjoyment promo for November 2025. The lucky winners receive prizes ranging from cash, airtime gift vouchers and fuel vouchers. Here is more from the draw.
The promo, designed to reward customers for their loyalty, saw 20 customers walk away with 2,000 cedis, 5 sets of customers winning 10,000 cedis, and 500 customers receive a 1-year insurance cover worth 10,000 cedis each, with over 2,000 people also winning airtime, gift and fuel vouchers after the first draw for the month of November. Speaking to Joy Business after the draw, Head of Marketing and Brand at EcoBank, Regina Ofori, highlighted the relevance of the promo.
For us, it's basically to actually give back to our customers, like I said. But we know that in December, it's a time of spending. However, January will come, and most of us make fun and say January is like 90-day calendar or something. We say January 90th, you know. The month never seems to end. And so whilst we are spending, we are encouraging those who are able to put something on the side, so that once we get into January and the bills start staring you in the face, that's why we say bills are as scary as kakamotobi. When the bills appear, there's something as a buffer to help you. On the other hand, we do acknowledge that not everybody have enough to save. So for those that don't even have any and they are thinking this festive season, what do I even get to celebrate? There's an opportunity for them to come to us. We give them a loan that will ease their burden so they can also be a part of the merrymaking this season. So that's why we are doing this as a bank.
He also expressed gratitude to customers for their loyalty and encouraged others to participate in the promo.
Customers and potential customers, if I may say. So if you're not banking with us, the opportunity is not lost at all, because this is just the first draw. So today we have rewarded for customers that transacted in the month of November. And therefore, at the end of December, the December reward will happen in January. So if you are not even banking with us, this is your golden opportunity to come to us, and then you get to be a part of the reward. And then the January reward will happen in February. And it's very simple. Come to EcoBank, deposit in multiples of 400 Ghana cedis, or take a loan from us. We know it's a season of shopping and having merry. So even if you have need of money, come to us, take a loan in multiples of 4,000 Ghana cedis. And the one that is also easy for all of us, as we transact on our digital channels, EcoBank mobile app, the many times you do it, each time you transact 4 times on the app, it unlocks a point for you, and that's your opportunity to be a part of the many winners that we've witnessed today.
Meanwhile, Accounts Executive for EcoBank at NLA, Priscilla Ekwamwa, assured customers of a transparent and fair process.
I want to assure everyone that what we do is free and fair. We as the regulators ensure that the data we get from EcoBank is without any friends and family. Even if it's in there, we take them out, and then we go through several checks before we actually do the draw. So I can assure the general public that it's free and fair, and then they should all participate.
The 5-star enjoyment promo runs from now till the 31st of January 2026.
And that's all for Prime Business with me, James Eshen. For more stories, log on to myjoyonline.com/business. Up next is Sports with Daniel Cranton. Good evening.